Welcome, YouTube pipe smokers. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful evening. I want to give you a quick apology with how the weather is here. It feels like an hour earlier, so I thought, I'll start my live before 11 Eastern. Didn't realize it was quite a ways past that. I actually thought it was before that. So my apologies to you. But I'm here now and life is good. Gonna be sending some packages out tomorrow and Friday. I'll do some blending tomorrow so that nothing will dry out by the time it gets to anybody. Hey, Dark Lord, how you doing, brother? How was your day today? I'll have probably gonna have to pick up some envelopes, but I'll have some samples out your way probably Friday. Because I'm mailing pipes tomorrow, and I'll do some blending and send stuff there, and then I'm gonna send another box out Friday. So I'll send and a couple samples to people. So that'll give me Thursday to get it set up. Oh, Phil, see, I'm gonna have to message you, Phil, because if I say it on here, they'll get me in trouble. Oh, I hate when they like make it so you can't say any cuss words or any slang. There, I sent you an Instagram message. That's what I would say here, but of course I would get flagged. I mean, if I get flagged for nudity wearing 3 layers and a sweater, I don't have much of a chance, do I? Hey, Jeff, great to see you, buddy. I had to go there. I had to go there. If you were going to go there, Phil, I had to match the level. Welcome in, Hunter. Good to have you. So what are you guys smoking this evening? I know it's early to ask, but I'm asking anyway. I'm smoking some Black Cavendish, Latakia, just a little bit of those, not much, and some Louisiana Perique, nice and fruity, with some New Minster 400. It's really good. The last blend in the shop smelled really great. The aroma was even better than the blend, so that was a really good one. Yeah, I know you do, Phil. Yeah, I'm like, I got to match that somehow. The best I could. So, Phil, I know you're not a fan of making bulldogs, and I can understand, I can appreciate why. My first one's turning out pretty good, but I thought I had tightened the bit, and it moved over a little. So I'll do a little widening to one side. Otherwise, everything's center because I'm like, this looks off. Why, did I drill wrong? Was it the shank? Was it the draft drilling? Everything was fine, but it was actually the bowl. And usually that's not the issue. But when I was doing the finishing bit and the piece over, and what can you do? But is there any shape other than a bulldog you don't like making? And is there any shape any of you don't like in pipes? Is there one that sticks out to you, or a particular pipe you've had that is not favorable? Generally I prefer bent pipes or slightly bent. I always like the author shape, so someday I'll have one of those. And I've got a bent Chacom that I'm going to have to fix the drilling in. Gurgles like heck, so that's probably my least favorite pipe, but it's specific to the one that we have. Doesn't mean all Chacoms are bad. Just the one that I got Mabu isn't great. Yeah. I love the shape. I've been doing really good with it so far. I got the rim shaped out on it, that edge that makes them so appealing. And I'm at the point now where I'm kind of sanding down the edges that'll be below the rim. Holes are drilled and everything, but I'll re-widen it because that's the only problem is it needs to move in just like half an eighth over. So I'll just widen it and keep that one. But I did the drilling pretty early. Yeah, Milan Tobacconist brands are very good, very close. Their matches are very close. Carter Hall wasn't too far off either. I do make a better match. Theirs is like in between the original Carter Hall and the new Carter Hall. So it's very good. Mine is kind of like the best of the new and the old. It's good. But theirs is the closest match I've seen that I haven't been able to. Yeah, closest match I've seen to an original blend that I haven't blended. That's how I meant to word it. Okay. Nice. Thank you, Phil. That's what I pictured in my mind, so that's cool. The rim will be closer to a half inch. The piece I had some inclusions right under the surface of the block of Briar where they cut, so I had to shorten the rim a little. And then it had a pretty good inclusion on one of the edges, so I made so it's going to have a bigger taper on the top, but it looks good. And I'll straighten it up as I go too. It'll be a little less. It'll be less than half, but it'll be fixed up. But I've been sanding from the tip of the shank and back real slowly, working towards that, and it's working pretty well. Like I said, other than that issue with the chamber drilling, I tightened two of the deals on the press, and I must just not have tightened it right, or I don't know what happened, but it was on me. Oh, I got you. Nice. Yeah, I'm using the oscillating sander, but it's going good. I'm just doing, giving each side equal attention and then working on the bowl and then going back. And so it is one of the more complex, or one that desires more focus from me, but it's for the first bulldog, it's doing good. Other than the drilling issue with the chamber, it's still going to be fine. It's still going to smoke fine. The draft tool's good. It's all lined up. The shank's good. But the second one, I'll really, after that, I made sure everything is totally secure. Welcome, Paul. How you doing, brother? I appreciate the message. I was just getting off the Google Meet, and it was an hour ago than it is now. This light until 9 o'clock really throws me off. Yeah, and I usually do that, and I didn't do that. So I'm back to doing that. But all the ones I've had to work with and other issues I've gotten past, if it's my mistake, I can at least go, well, and it's still going to be fine and smack it. See, I just read what you said. It's still going to be fine. Just smack it and it'll be fine. That's my solution from now on. A dog's biting somebody, you smack it, everything will be fine. Someone's robbing a convenience store, you smack them, everything will be fine. Jehovah's Witness show up at the door. You snatch the pamphlet and you thank them. Yeah, that's what I do too, and it happens. And it's still smokable, and I'll just keep it. So it's like, I don't care. It'll still smoke fine. I'll move the chamber over a little. I've got room. I can sand around and make it still a round chamber that works fine. So it's whatever. It's at least fixable. Captain Kirk, welcome in, buddy. Good to see you. Oh, I got you. Well, I appreciate you thinking of us, man. Yornik, how you been, buddy? You are not wrong there, Yornik. Good to have you guys. Paul, your package will go out tomorrow, and Hunter's. Oh, I agree there, Phil. I was actually thinking of that today. I thought I could sell it as a second, finish it up, sell it as a second. I could widen it, fix it up, make it look even better, and then still sell it as a second. So that may cross my mind, but I've always wanted a bulldog that's mine anyway. So at the end of the day, if it looks good, I can fix it. I put a load of tobacco in it and smoke it and it works fine, then I'm okay with keeping it too. Oh, I'm glad you're able to enjoy that. Yornik, and I agree completely. Yeah, exactly, Phil. And I've told everybody that I'm always honest with everybody. If they're ordering a pipe or they got questions about tobacco or whatever, then I'll tell them. You know, I don't. If I'm a perfectionist, I've been for a long time. So if it isn't something that I would, if I can't put my name on it and be proud of it, I probably will just keep it and make it so I'm proud of it, but keep it. Or sell a second and let somebody know, hey, this is what happened. And I always tell people too, if I make one and send it to them and I tell them about it, and if there's an issue, send it back and I'll fix it or replace it. But yeah, so far it's been very good. So true. True. I go with as good as I can get it. Because there is a point sometimes you're getting so close to how you want it. And then there's that line where you're like, well, if I do anything else with this, is it going to benefit it, or am I just beating a dead horse? Yornik, I'm going to be doing some blending tomorrow. My email's in my about section. Send me an email, man. I'll send you some a recipe for my all Virginia blend. You might really like it, and it doesn't burn very hot and doesn't burn as quickly as a lot of Virginia blends, but it's all Virginias. It's 4 different kinds. Really good, really, really good blend. That's true, Phil. That's well worded. You are right. Jose, you are alive. How you doing, brother? Yeah, because if I see the email, I'll remember better than if because I'm just doing like little blending here while I'm smoking, but I'll send you the recipe because I've had so many all Virginia blends. I've only had a few that are really good, and this one has the really good ones I like already in it, and it's a fantastic smoke. It's my favorite all Virginia. It puts the other ones at least as close seconds. It's very, very good. You're alive according to your doctor. You have a good doctor. Is my red pipe over there? Is my red pipe or one of mine over there? By any chance? Yeah, thank you. You've been hiding, Jose. This is my Abu Freehand that I smoke all the time. We'll have to get you into Tumultuous Tuesday one of these times again, buddy. I got some pipes I'd show you, or check out Instagram, because actually some of them are moving tomorrow. Thank you, Paul. I figured when I was making them, I needed to make a couple to keep. I'm loading up some John's Carter Hall, because we were talking about it, and I looked down, and there it was. And this pipe holds a ton. Ooh, shepherd pie. I have not had that, but most things by the Country Squire are very good. Hey, I'm on Team Virginia too. How you doing, Mike? We're just talking about I appreciate the email, Yornik. That's a good label one, so I'll remember easier tomorrow. Are you smoking anything, Mike? It's the Claude part that saves him for me. I wondered why you jumped. You jumped like I do when I have a spasm.
I just don't really hurt. It scared me more than anything.
The cat jumps and he paws Mabu's leg every once in a while.
He didn't have his nails out.
And he didn't have his claws out, but he jumps and scares her. And then he's 3 feet away looking back at her like, what? Why'd you jump? Booger. Having another disposable horizontal tobacco smoke delivery system filled with Turkish, Izmir, and Burley. That's what I'm gonna do tomorrow when I'm blending things out to send, and then Thursday I'm gonna remake some of my blends and put them in jars so I have them handy. So Virginia, possibly Izmir, and a teeny, just a wee bitty pinch of Perique. That sounds good. Is it? Can you tell what type of Perique, Mike? Cheap, fast, and good. Pick any two. That's awesome. My dad and I say fast, cheap, and easy. Camel Turk is royal red. Jose said, "Hello, my boo. I can hear you. Come out wherever you are." Jose said, "Hello, my boo. I can hear you." And he goes, come out wherever you are." Oh, she said, "Mm-mm." But she said hi.
I like hiding.
Breadier than fruity. Okay. So it's probably not Louisiana. I have to try more Periques. I do have some McClellan's Perique that I tried in a blend the other night, and that was really good. But don't have a lot of that. Phil's having typing moments. He says, Año hase, my boo. And then he said, Seyo. I think she says hi back. That is true. That would improve things a lot. Hunter said, "We need a pretty face next to John, my boo."
Not
You're not just saying no like this. You're even vocal. You're like, I'm gonna relax. You're popular. She's like tired of being on the news and paparazzi all the time. I am hiding out. That's fair. Jose said, "Are you saying John's face is not enough pretty?" LOL. That's true. Oh my gosh. Yeah, we had a cold. When was that really bad cold last year? Yeah.
this past winter.
Yeah, this last winter.
The one that lingered, that wasn't COVID.
We had a cold that wasn't COVID, but it lasted forever. I think I had a cold for like 2 months.
Well, because we had it for 2 weeks, and then it got better, and then it came back a week later.
I don't know where RD is, bud. RD has a very awesome looking and good smoking Abu poker pipe. Oh gosh, Zippo, I'm just tired of tree and flower semen in the air. Oh, pollen. Well, that's what it is. You're like, I never thought of that, and I don't care to ever again. Hey, DDT, great to have you back. Oh no, Zippo, now that you said that, I too am picturing Mimi from the Drew Carey Show.
With the makeup.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
And her
I was
outfit.
gonna say she wasn't paid enough, but she probably was paid pretty damn good.
Oh, yeah, pretty.
When they put a series on Netflix or anywhere like that, even the low paid people are making almost 100K an episode. I'm like, that just blows my mind when they have 50 episodes or more, and you're like, you know how many pipe supplies I could buy for that? Oh my goodness. Miss Swan, the one of the funniest characters on the planet ever. Zippo, he looks like a man. Dude,
What was your other name when we did that girls chat? What was your name?
Abigail.
Yeah, you can be Abigail.
Yeah, she said I can be Abigail again like that woman's chat. Yeah, Zippo, the original great Mad TV. And in living color. Where black or white, no one gave a damn. Awesome times. Pretty much, man. They put you on a show and you just make money. It's like most of the shows, you spend more time searching for funny parts. That sounded weird if you take that out of context. I just picture you, Phil, doing the Miss Swan impersonation at her. No wonder you got shoes thrown at you. Definitely, Jose. And you have to get an Abu pipe. They smoke very well. Other than this Abu did not put the stem in straight.
Yes, it's yours.
There we go. At least it's mine. Yeah. It won't go anywhere anyway. Phil said it's cool. I went and picked up the shoe and threw it in the parking lot. Well, that's what happens.
Is that one shoe that we found in the parking lot by itself?
Probably. That day, that was funny. Oh, nice, DDT. Yeah, I totally agree, Zippo. And it's not even that really everybody's that offended over everything, more so than before. But now everybody films it, and then you have certain institutions that want to progress that everybody is a victim, and I think it's bullshit. DDT said, I never watch Netflix, but sometimes I scrolled through it for half an hour looking for something to watch. I watch a lot of their documentaries and nature shows. You read my mind.
I'm helping you out.
Thank you. I didn't even drink my Canada Dry.
Oh, you didn't?
Nope, I took it outside. I dropped it. So it got dented and then it was all dirty. So I cleaned it off and used it as a joke here and there. in the meat and then didn't drink it.
In the meat?
In the meeting.
Oh.
And then but I did really enjoy that chai cinnamon whatever I made out of that milk stuff.
That milk stuff.
That was awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Oh, that's stupid, Yornik. He said Netflix has lots of DC shows, which we like, he and his wife. So naturally, they're now off the market there. That's dumb.
Yeah, they've been taking a lot of things off.
Phil said nothing funnier than a pissed off, kick-ass Korean lady limping out the parking lot in one high heel. Oh, so Zippo tried a blend called Folklore. He said it tastes like a urinal cake smells.
Ew.
And see, urinal cake just makes my mind go back to college and all sorts of weird stuff that I witnessed there.
Gross.
He said, let's see, it seems a lot like it was just what was left over and smashed into a brick. Well, that's stupid too. Yeah, they need to offer stuff in bulk for you to try it. Because, yeah, you will either watch for a sale and try it, or you end up trying a whole tub of something and you don't like it. Then you're like, great, I spent however much
money
on this tub, and I could have used that towards stuff I liked. Or a bunch of samples. And Yornik said in Russia the local banks are banned.
Why?
Because the stupid one, probably because the stupid sanction that Biden put, and he targeted local banks, which has nothing to do with the actual people causing the problems. It just hurts the citizens. It's stupid. It'd be like if he did that ban here and just picked like your average small town bank and banned it. It wouldn't affect the people in power with all that money don't bank in those banks. So it doesn't do anything. Yeah. But enough of that. But we have the unquestionable pleasure of having you here with us, Yornik. So thank you for your time, buddy. Oh, there you go. There you go, Paul. Well, I'm going to have to give you a coupon, Paul, because I greatly appreciate your support, man. Other than the occasional here and there pipe for myself, that's all for my mom. So I appreciate it. And that was perfectly put, Zippo. You're exactly right. Because I'm the same way. Someone will say C and D, and I'm like, I don't want to be negative, and I've had some small batches that are fantastic. I've had some of their blends that are really good, but man, for every blend they have good, they have 3 or 4 that are total trash. And a lot of them are cookie cutters. It's like they have the same 3 tobacco components that would be a good blend on their own anyway. And then they're like, let's put chemical chocolate on it. Let's put chemical vanilla in it. Let's put chemical cherry on it. Like, just make blends and stop your crap. I make better blends. I have 200 blends or so that I wrote down. That's not even the ones that I've smoked and enjoyed. That's just the ones that I've smoked and enjoyed that actually earn the right to be written down. At some point, somebody seems like they're not trying. Or they just go, well, a small group of people will like this blend, but at least it's somebody who will.
Because usually there's somebody that likes it.
There's going to be someone that likes it, so let's kick it out anyway. It's ridiculous. Oh, I understand, Phil. And I'm leaning towards you're probably right anyway. So yeah, and I'm the same way. I'm not here to debate anything or tick anybody off or anything. So just take it with a grain of salt and we'll be more positive. Yeah. Oh man, yeah, Yornik's wife said that it's like being back in Africa with almost how it is in Russia. That's crazy. Yeah, no kidding. Aromatic version of Five Brothers, Chemical Brothers. That's probably true. And you're right, Phil. And Mabu and I talked about that too. That you know we can't be mad at you can't just be mad at all Russians. You can't just be mad at all Ukrainians or Americans or whoever. It's the people in power that are the problem, and it's the soldiers and the people who are there that suffer. Oh, nice. I haven't had those. I haven't heard of Dreams of Gaddafi. Well, no, that sounds familiar. I think I've heard of it once or twice, but had forgotten about it. But you're right. You got people and families and things torn apart and people dying and all because of stupid political games. And that's from everywhere. Nice, man. I'll have to give that a try. Oh, cool, Paul. I'll take a look, bud. Awakened Elder sounds good. Oh, nice. That reminds me a bit of, I think it was Second Breakfast I tried from Country Squire. I think that was the blend. There was something that had, you could taste some of each of the components. I think there were 4, if I'm thinking the right blend. And you'd get combinations throughout. So sometimes you'd get, I don't know, just example of Berliner, Virginia, where you might get a Cavendish in a Virginia next or something. So it was a dynamic bowl of tobacco every time you smoked it. It was like, oh, there's something new. And man, maybe it wasn't Second Breakfast. I'm thinking. I think it was Epiphany, maybe. I think that's the one I'm picturing. Oh yeah, and I gotta send Paul Some Lord of the Rings tobaccos.
You need to write it down?
Yeah. Hey, Paul, can you do me a favor and either on Instagram or email so I see it tomorrow when I'm checking those things? Can you send me a message that just says Lord of the Rings blends? I'll know what it means. Because that you did remind me there's stuff I wanted to send you that I would have forgotten. I would have focused on some other blends I almost forgot. I don't want to forget to send you those. Old Toby's not bad. I did make an extremely successful match of Old Toby as well, so I could send you that. Because it is right on the money like Old Toby. And then as long as I have the components, which I think I still have all of them. There was another one. Thank you, Paul. I just got your message. There was another one because tomorrow when I'm up blending, I'll sit down. I have my phone there. I'll be focused, ready to do that stuff, and then I'll have it all with me so I can remember. Okay, I'm blending. This is all right here. It'll just make it really easy, and especially in the morning, the easier it is, the better it is for me. Oh yeah, Rivendell is a favorite of mine. I think that's the best Lord of the Rings that I haven't blended. Possibly the best Lord of the Rings one that I've had created, at least of its style. I liked it a lot more than Second Breakfast, Old Toby. I think it was that one and Old Toby that were my two favorites from Country Squire. And then Second Breakfast was good. It was interesting. I think it was something new I wasn't quite ready for, but it did grow on me. Oh, that's good to hear, Yornik. Awesome, Zippo. I am excited to someday try. Witch King was the one you made, right? Or I didn't send you that. I had one that was called Witch King too, but I don't think I sent you that. I think that's the one you made. And I'll have to send you some Samith Knoll, which is Chambers of Fire from Mount Doom, because it is it's familiar to Mordor without being a copy. So it ties in perfectly name-wise, and it's really, really good. Okay. Yeah, I see the name, and I just remember that I had written it down. So that threw me off a bit, but it's not because of you. It's just because of how my memory works. Ah, Rustica. I remembered it being two components. I didn't remember Rustica. Oh, yeah. Sounds good. Thank you for that message, Paul. I appreciate that. Thank you, because that's one I want to send you. So I'll send yours and Hunter's tomorrow. And then Friday, I'm sending some stuff to Dark Lord, Phil, and Vegas Piper. Oh, Phil, have a great night, buddy. I must have missed your message saying bye, but you have a wonderful night. It was a really great time in Google Meet as well as here. I appreciate your time and joining us to BS a bit. Those Google Meets are harder and harder to get out of. They're too much fun. I appreciate you, man. You have a good night, Phil, and thank you for all the tips, bud. Yeah, high five from me and Yornik and everybody here. And middle finger from Mabu to Uncle Phil. I'm just kidding.
What?
I'm just kidding. She's not. She's got headphones in and she still heard that. She knows BS when it's about.
I'm not gonna give him the middle finger.
I know. He knows too.
He would really have to piss me off.
Yeah, you'd really have to piss her off, and trust me, Phil, you aren't the kind of guy that would piss her off. I know other people locally that piss her off. It takes a lot or a really bad thing to do that. Hawaiian good luck sign. The way the shadows are and the shadow from my ring, I was like, do I have pipe stain on my hand? But I don't anymore. It just looked like that when I did that. Yeah, I did. So I left the stains I have, they come with that plastic seal under the lid. And I left one open enough to get the applicator dipped, and I thought that the plastic would help kind of get rid of the excess before I stain pipes. Love you back, Phil. You have a great night. Be well, brother. I look forward to more chats with you, bud. And then, so anyway, it turned out to be counterproductive because as time went on, the plastic moved funny. So then when I took the lid off, I got chocolate black stain on my hands. I was like, great. But it went away in a day.
2 days.
2 days. I guess 2 days. There was a day I didn't do much out there. Forgot about. I know, and I miss you, Jose. We miss you being there, buddy. I always think in my mind that I'm sharing a pipe for you, or lighting a pipe for you.
Oh.
He's over there now.
Oh, that was fast.
So you're always in my mind, and I hope I always hope you're doing well, all of you. Oh, so it is a good flavored one. I wondered. I almost ordered that one last year, and I hesitated because I've had some really bad coffee blends and flavored blends. I'm like, man, this is probably going to be bad. I'm not going to order it. Thank you, Jose. I appreciate you, buddy. But my frustration with coffee blends has led to some good coffee blends, especially Irish coffee. So I don't have any discontent for them. I just have a lack of trust for blends that claim to be one thing. Because I'll label a blend, as you guys know, and Zippo knows, that unless it's a different name, if I say this is Irish coffee or pistachio, you know that's what you're getting. But a lot of sites do that. They feel, this is coffee. And I'm sitting there like, have you ever had a cup of coffee or smoked your own damn blend? Because that's what you're selling people, and it ain't coffee. But I don't know. I haven't had the espresso one. So I'm not going to pick on it. Thank you, Zippo. And I do want to let you guys know, too, that if you've ordered a pipe from me or at some point you order one, if you're a repeat offender and you order more, I do apply a discount automatically. Especially during the seasons that I do. So this season goes through the end of June at midnight. And it's Churchwarden and Bulldog. And it doesn't mean that, well, if I get your pipe made, let's say you place a commission a couple days before the end of the deadline and the pipe's not done, you still get the discount. It's still there as long as you've got the commission made and ready to go. So then I'll have, next month will be these kind of shaped pipes. Let's see, July and August will be tall pipes.
This is me.
Yeah, I know. Thank you, though. July and August will be tall pipes and cannonball pipes, round pipes, that kind of stuff. Also, I have a video that announces my giveaway, and you can always email or send in that, just comment in that video. It's a few videos back now, but it says giveaway announcement or something like that. And it's basically whatever shape or ideas I see the most will be the pipe that I make for the giveaway, as well as I will include some all Briar'd up blends. It'll be a nice little giveaway. And that is open for people to put their suggestions in, either until 500 subs or until I've gotten my side projects done, whichever comes first, and then we'll go ahead with it wherever we're at, because it does that thing where you go up 10 subs and then you go down 6 subs and you don't really know where you're at. So I announced the giveaway and then it went down. That's not a good sign, but it took a week or two. So as well as a blend made for the winner. So whoever does win the giveaway at that time, they will get to choose the type of blend they're looking for or components, and then they get to name their blend, and it's their blend. Hey, Todd, great to see you in here again, buddy. Always a pleasure to have you and your sister. It was very nice having you both in Google Meet. Coffee and amaretto. Amaretto, the blend itself is very good with blending. It's very, very good with blending. It adds something to a blend, and you can drown out anything you don't like in it and make a nice blend with it. I made a couple, but it is one of my favorite components to blend with. You're a little more limited on what you can do with it, but there's still quite a few options you can do. Jose. Oh, yeah, that doesn't sound up my alley at all, DT. Oh, awesome, man. I'm honored. I'm always happy to help anybody. This has been good. This is how I would like Carter Hall to be every time. So I'll have to blend more. I still like Carter Hall. It burns too fast for me. Is my biggest issue. I do like Carter Hall, but it's like, man, this bowl's already empty. And it doesn't help either. I have a ceiling fan on, so then I forget that can come into play depending on where I'm sitting. And then it's like, wow, this is really gone. I shouldn't sit right under the fan. And as far as pipes go, if one's commissioned, now normally, like if it's in the States, the shipping is covered. And depending on where out of the States, I'll always work with everybody. There isn't going to be, well, you have to pay this or whatever. Like we'll work something out so it's fair. I'll do a half also. Sorry, since it's going to be probably pretty warm out tomorrow. That might help. Your. Oh, I thought I took them. I did throw it off. No, I didn't. I'm not saying I thought I did. Like, no, I think I did. Nope. I threw it off. My timing is terrible. Thank you. At least I'm doing pretty good.
Looks like why are you starting to get like all like you're talking about different.
A huge.
That might be why you're not talking and thinking it's clear.
Thank you. A huge, wonderful shout out to my amazing wife, Mabu. Because as we're sitting here talking, she's already picking up that my thought process is different, my speech is different. So even while she's hanging out, hardly paying attention to us, she's very aware and has an acute sensation when I'm starting to have more issues. So she thought about it and said, I'm going to give you another, well, a half more of your seizure meds.
Which is doctored okay. So.
Yes, disclaimer, it is doctored okay. He said if I'm having a harder time or things are starting to, like I've been acting, then go ahead and take the pill and everything will be good. Honestly, DDT said South Africans like the brown spread too. That is not what it. Aha, that's what I was going to read. Zippo said, new blend time, Warhorse bar, garlic. Mike, see, I can't even think.
You hungry?
Garlic golden slice. I bet that's going to be awesome. Paul said, nice, Mabu. And Zippo said, good looking out, Mabu. I love that term. That's what Dark Lord and I use all the time. Good looking out. You're probably right, Jose. He's a kangaroo in disguise pretending to be a drop bear. Speaking of drop bear, how do you guys feel about Stonehaven? Be honest, it's all fine. Personally, I think it's a fantastic blend. And I have no idea why he doesn't like it, but other than, everybody has their own tastes and stuff and agrees or disagrees with certain blends. It's a good one. I'll look tomorrow when I'm moving things around. And if I have any left, I don't know how much if I do because I really enjoyed it. I'll see if I can. I'll send you a sample, Zippo, because I know I smoked either all of it or very close. I think I had about a bowl or a half left.
You're gonna need to write a list of you're gonna just
I know. Well, I already know I'm sending him samples. It's just one that I'll include because I'm gonna send his when I get his bulldog church warden made because he won that drawing a couple Saturdays ago.
Yeah.
So I'll include that in his box. Provided I still have it. I haven't had Penzance, Captain Kirk. I did really like Margate a lot. I really enjoy Margate. On occasion. I could smoke it any day. I wouldn't smoke it every day, but I could smoke it any day. There we go. The ashes on this were like, no, don't dump us out. You can't do it. You can't.
Do you have that other? So this one?
Mm-hmm.
You should probably do some of this.
Okay.
That would probably help you.
Oh, that's cool, Papa Bear. You love Pembroke. I liked it. It wasn't one that I would prefer. I didn't mind it at all, but it ghosted my mouth, man. I brushed like
Oh, is that time where like you
I'm-
couldn't smoke anything after?
Yeah,
because everything.
Yeah, it ghosted my mouth, bud. I brushed my
Your tongue
teeth.
was all weird for a while too.
I brushed my teeth 2 times at bedtime, maybe even 3, maybe a third, and then 2 times in the morning, and I could not get Pembroke out of my mouth. I did like the blend. I think it's one that I have over here. You know what? I'm going to smoke some. Let's see, because I think these are both Virginia. I don't want to smoke too much Virginia.
You're not gonna do your nut blend that you did this weekend?
No, I get that in the garage because I'll smoke it in there.
You want that smells good, please?
I am. Why did the last one not? Well, it did have a little
I just
Latakia.
want one that smells good.
Your wish is my consent. I have something I can pop this open here. I do. I have a homemade tamper that's perfect for this. Harvest Moon.
Okay.
Would you like to smell it? Because I know it's one we both enjoy.
Well, this one has some age on it though. Because this is the one that you stocked up on.
Yep. And I don't regret that.
I don't regret doing that either.
I was able to get.
Have you ever tried to make a match for it?
No.
Is that one that you're not going to, or?
I will try sometime soon. I think I can do it. They had a deal with, and this was last year sometime, I think, or the year before.
I think it was the year before that.
Hearth and Home Harvest Moon.
I think it was almost 2 years ago.
I got them for $4 a tin. So I ordered 15 tins, and I've given some away, and
You already had a couple, so
I've used a couple. And this stuff is dangerous because I open a tin and I know I'm going to smoke it for a few days.
you're already talking better.
Yeah, I know. It feels
Your
better.
thinking's better too.
I do not miss the old times.
Mm-hmm.
What's down here?
We got a car.
I got it.
Okay.
Harvest Moon with blood, with a cherry aromatic blood harvest. Nice. Cheers to you, Captain Kirk. Oh, I got you, Hunter. No problem, buddy. The coyotes are saying hello. You guys can hear them. Oh, happy birthday, Paul. Awesome, man. I'm just forgetting where I'm setting things, but it's getting better.
Dang.
Yeah, the worst thing was I had the seizures I have now, and then they tried a medication, which was a logical step to try that medication. It was not logical to keep me on that medication or up the dosage like they did. But because they didn't know I had 5 types of seizures. Ah, nice, Hunter. That was very kind, buddy. But it made some of my seizures worse. And just a little bit ago, realizing I needed to take a little more of this current medication, was starting to get me back into that feeling, and I do not miss it at all. Neither does Mabu, because I probably wouldn't be here with you guys this evening to at least on here enjoying this with you. Sir Walter Raleigh is well, not really Raleigh. I don't know. Sir Walter something is a really good blend. What, honey? Oh, that's nice, Paul. That's what Yornik said is very nice. Happy birthday, Paul. May your path be pleasant, easy, and always lead you to happiness. I like that.
It's his birthday today.
Yeah.
How old is he?
Mabu asks how old you are, Paul. If you don't want to answer,
That's okay.
you can send me a message, or it's okay either way. But you do have a very young face. I definitely agree with Hunter that you do not. Ooh, Stonehaven. Well, you love Pembroke and it's your birthday. So I would say go with Pembroke and then Stonehaven. And I'm going to give you a cheers with some Captain Morgan original. 41. You do not look 41. I will say that. Cheers to you, Paul. He doesn't, man. It's crazy. 41, my left eye. Yornik. Yornik said, Sir Walter Riley is pronounced Sir Walter Raugerger. I probably pronounced that wrong, and I don't care. I'm not ashamed of it. It's Paul's birthday. So, Got to bring out the big tamper. It officially is because I changed.
I know. Yes, smart.
You're ornery. Wow, this is so good. Would you like some? Yep. Figured it wouldn't hurt you. That's okay. I touch it. It's fine.
Oh.
I'm lit up and everything. Yeah, Todd doesn't look old either. Todd's 46.
It's 46.
See, Mabu even agrees.
Doesn't look 46.
Paul said, nice, Todd. I thought you were in your 30s. I thought so too. I think you've told me your age recently, even, Todd, but I still, once I see you, I forget whatever age you told me and go with early 30s.
I thought you was around your age.
And Zippo's 45. Yep, 45. And Zippo does not look 45 either. Zippo, you look like you're in your... You look more like you're probably at least 10 years younger, maybe 33, 34, 35. I can see somewhere around there. Captain Kirk is 31. He's like, I'm the youngest here. You might be the youngest here. Actually, Mabu's the youngest, but late 50s. Zippo. Pipe smoking does, Jose, it's a phenomenon. It makes you look younger, but behave wiser, depending on the day. Yornik says, healthy diet, exercise, and human sacrifice is a secret to looking young. Oh, the country gentleman even looks younger. He's 25, but he only looks like he's 23 or 22.
Oh, so he's the youngest one.
And Jose's 25. So Jose... Mabu said, no, he's not. So Jose and Hunter are the youngest. And Yornik is now 12.
Jose wishes he's the youngest here.
They have some funny rules about marriage. If Yornik is 12. I saw this show, and these people were dating or married or with or whatever, going after people older than they were. And it wasn't even a money thing. It was more of a, they're just attracted to older people thing. And I can understand that to an extent. But this this one guy was teasing another, and he goes, man, he's like, I was going to say she's robbing the cradle, but it's more like you're robbing the grave. I always thought they should make a spin-off show of John and Kate.
John and Kate plus 8?
And instead of John and Kate plus 8, it'd be like some weird thing where some guy named Nate shows up, and it'd be John and Kate plus Nate. Or John and Kate plus 8 plus Nate. He could be like a nanny. It'd be weird.
A manny.
A manny. Nice. Jose said, Mabu, I am 25. Pipe smokers always say the truth.
No, I remember that conversation last summer. I remember that Google Meet, well, that Google chat the other, that evening.
That was funny. They're all funny. All the Google Meets are funny.
No, it was that Google chat that evening. It was just
Us three.
us three. Yeah.
Well,
technically yes, because I was trying not to be.
I'll have to do a Google Meet, like an out of schedule one of these times.
What time?
Either probably not in place of a live, but maybe a later Google Meet, just a random one at like start at 10 Eastern, which is 8 here. So Jose and anybody later can join in. It'll have to be the right evening. But I'm going to go ahead and sadly close this live stream out. I think my brain's pretty fried, and I get a little bit jittery feeling, and I don't like that feeling. It's uncomfortable. So I think it's just, I've done a lot the last few days, and the heat from it's just everything kind of building. But I really appreciate you guys. Mabu and I love you all. We hope you have a wonderful rest of your week. Oh, Jose said Mabu is talking about my 2021 birthday we celebrated together during a Google Meet. I remembered that day perfectly. I was celebrating my 24th birthday.
24, don't lie.
Great one, Jose.
Oh, maybe I do kind of remember that because we're all changing our ages that day.
Yeah. She's 19. God bless you guys. Thank you for your time. Thanks for being here. Thanks for the support. If you've ordered an Abu pipe, thank you. If you you're missing out. But I understand. What? But I understand. I know it was kind of cheap. And I wish you well. And maybe I know one of you will probably the giveaway. So you
that was me.
may end up if you snuck your name in there and won the pipe, that'd be funny. But God bless you guys. Be safe. Thanks for being here. And happy smokes. Or happy joy, whichever you want to say. But great to have you guys. You be well.